Good Thursday to you. I'm meteorologist Richard Scott. Watching things in the tropics. We're right here at the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, and just as that goes, we have 3 hurricanes out in the Atlantic Ocean. We'll talk about 2 of those. Julia, well out in the central and eastern Atlantic, no impact on land whatsoever. But this storm right here, this is Hurricane Igor, and I tell you, Igor's been a very powerful storm for quite some time now. Still a Category 4 hurricane, and we're watching this storm. You see the eye there, still well-defined storm there, but you notice some of the convection on the northern side. Not as impressive as it was yesterday, as this storm is a little bit more ragged. Still a powerful storm, don't let it fool you there. Here's Bermuda. We're watching this storm, in fact, moving directly towards Bermuda the next few days. We're going to be watching things. You know anybody heading out on vacation towards Bermuda, keep in mind there's a powerful storm heading that way, and the Hurricane Center very concerned about this. Category 4 hurricane right now. Again, Igor, winds sustained 138 miles per hour. So it is barely a Category 4 hurricane. Still a powerful storm either way you put it. Here's the latest path from the Hurricane Center. They expect that northward turn over the coming days, and over the weekend, Sunday and early Monday, a very close brush to the island of Bermuda there. Now that's mainly between midnight Sunday night and say daylight Monday morning when this storm is going to be moving by, and it will be quickly moving on past, so it's not going to last very long as we move into Monday. Still a major hurricane expected as it does move close to Bermuda, and we'll be watching that, of course, over coming days. Now also we're watching another hurricane, Hurricane Carl. In fact, as Carl moved off the Yucatan Peninsula as a weak tropical storm, it quickly intensified over the southwest Gulf and again becoming a hurricane. Could become a major hurricane before moving into central Mexico. Still a window of opportunity for that, and the environment there very conducive for tropical development. So here's the latest on Carl. Wind 75 miles per hour, gust up to 92, making that a Category 1 hurricane. The good news is north of this feature over the northern Gulf, the southern Gulf states, we're talking a ridge of high pressure in place, and what that's going to do is keep this one on more of a westward track. It's going to keep it from making that northward jog we often see this time of the year. So as that does continue that westward jog, we're talking central Mexico, far enough south of Brownsville. It will not impact Brownsville other than some showers and maybe a little breeze out there, but in the U.S., we're looking good for Hurricane Carl, and really all the storms out there. We'll keep an eye on things for future development. Here locally, our weather, we're going to be watching a cold front moving through here, and don't let this fool you. It's not going to be a strong cold front, bring some nice fall-like weather. In fact, behind this front, all we're going to notice some drier conditions. Temperatures at night do cool off just a bit Saturday morning. We're back in the lower 60s for lows, but after that, a summer ridge builds right in, and we're talking some hot temperatures early next week. High temperatures back in the upper 90s. Here's your 7-day forecast. 97 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. A few backyard thermometers could hit 100 degrees over the weekend as we just struggle with more hot weather. As we move towards Monday and Tuesday, we continue mostly sunny conditions. Good news is the humid weather not going to be much of a factor really as we head towards the weekend and early portion next week as high temperatures continue in the mid-90s. Lows at night back in the upper 60s by Tuesday.